This is a college football playoff quarterfinal game at the Peach Bowl. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes against the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game. And Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines for some of the key storylines.
Once again, Atlanta has shown out. This is one of the college football capitals of the world. We know that the South is so strong with their love for college football, and this Peach Bowl crowd is electric. This playoff game is ready to be off the chain. Coaches are really talking to their teams about communicating well and being locked in because the crowd is making it really hard to communicate and hear each other right now down on the field. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Ohio State offense takes the field for the first time. Quarterback Julian Sayin looking for a sharper start than he had in last year's playoff loss to Miami. Buckeyes came in as the odds makers' favorite to win the championship. Expectations high again this season.
I think you look at the experience that he was able to gain, and in particular in this era of college football, Chris, you do not win championships. You don't play for championships without experience at the quarterback position. That's exactly what Julian got a year ago. We'll see if it pays off this year for a deep run.
Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. A play action, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, this is one of the most frustrating defensive plays that you can have. The coverage is good down the field. The quarterback's trying to work through his progression, and as he's being hit, the pass rush is showing up. He's still able to get the ball to the running back for a big gain on the outside. That is just a play that crushes you as a defense.
Got a conference rematch of the two leagues that battled for the championship a year ago. The Big Ten on top once again. The ACC so hungry, Joel, to get a team back in the winner's circle.
And, Chris, what a performance it was a year ago. Miami knocking off Ohio State in the playoff, playing that great game against Indiana in the national championship game. But you're right. They want to take home the prize like Clemson was able to do just a few years ago. Get back to the mountaintop and reestablish yourself as a premier conference in this sport.
Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass. It's Sayin bringing pressure. And they trap him for a sack.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Eagles offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. We're going to find out, can this offense and this quarterback pick up where they left off in the regular season as we step to the postseason stage, Joel? All eyes on this QB.
And, Chris, he has been so good and so efficient, in particular early in games, establishing the rhythm, finding those completions. I think the only way to slow down this offense and this quarterback more specifically is get to him with the pass rush. We'll see if this defense is able to do that.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Well, this guy is such a key to what they do offensively. It's why he had such a monster year. Over 1,000 yards on the outside as a receiver. He has been so good for them. And one of the things that they're going to have to do is find opportunities to attack the defense with him early in this game and often in this game.
This running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has transformed versus a year ago. Now, this is a really solid run game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
As an offensive coordinator, I would have this play in my game plan as many different ways as I possibly could. Drag the tight end across the formation. It's the easiest completion for a quarterback in football.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Boston College, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Grab down the middle. It's Smith.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside. And the quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
Quick throw over the middle. With the catch, it's Smith. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, they can't stop him. He's too good of a player. We see it time and time again, back-to-back big catches for this guy on the outside. And I got to tell you, as a play caller, don't get bored taking a profit. Go right back to him. They can't defend this guy.
Quick throw to his receiver. Over the middle. It's Smith. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series. Well, we've seen this all year. And leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards. And today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Gonna run it. It's Jackson. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Boston College has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got first and goal inside the 5. Chris, this is their chance to punch it in here and really gain some momentum in this game.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Slams right into the wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. This is really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
It's a nice run setting up third down here. And as an offensive play caller, you got to understand, are you willing to go for it on fourth down? I think they should be willing to go for it on fourth down. Even if they don't get it, the opposing offense would have to go 90-plus yards to score.
To the end zone, but incomplete.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's fourth down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, fourth down. It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Eagles offense on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Trying to find some room. It's Dickens. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Looking to pass here on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
This guy has been one of, if not the top receiver in college football this season. Over 1,500 yards on the outside. Chris, I can't believe he's had such a monster year, and you know he's going to...
And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Eagles. That's how you finish a play.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The linebacker shifting around now. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. We got a stoppage in play here. An injured Buckeye player. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. To throw, it's Sayin. Here comes the rush. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Second down, looking to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he released it. Oh, he makes the catch. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Way too much speed on that play.
Chris, as a quarterback, there are times when you know you're going to take a hit and you still got to stand in there and deliver. This was a beautiful throw for a touchdown, and he knows he's about to get hit. I tell you what, give a lot of credit to this quarterback. That takes a lot of courage.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On first and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Breaks into the clear. Out of bounds, but a nice gain. It's just short of the 45.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage, play some tight man, and force him to really work for that release. Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Wrapped down the middle. It's Green. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Boston College getting set with a first and 10 coming up. The shotgun handoff here. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance.
Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Pressure is coming. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Timeout called by the Eagles, their first. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on third down. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Out of the gun now on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And they'll kick it away here. And that sets up a return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Throws to the tight end. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. Boston College quickly to the line of scrimmage.
When a quarterback is outside of the pocket, the key for the wide receivers and the tight ends are to find the soft spot in the zone. The tight end does a beautiful job here, finding that area, giving his numbers to the quarterback, and it's an easy completion for a first down.
Incompletion makes it second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Oh, and he dropped it over the middle and some traffic there. Now brings up third down.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You got to understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Grab made by the tight end. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. BC will use a timeout here, their second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They look to throw it here on second down. And the pressure's on. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. Out of the gun now on third down. He's looking deep down the middle. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. He got it. The field goal's good. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Set for the second half kickoff, but first let's check in with Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Boston College head coach told me at the half he delivered a passionate, urgent message to his team at the half. Yes, they have started strong. Tons of momentum coming off that bye week, but it's not enough. They have got to sustain that here to start the third quarter and finish strong. He told them, finish the way we started. We need to land a knockout punch. Back to you.
Right thanks, Holly. Good stuff. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. And is intercepted. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
Well, that's certainly not what they drew up at halftime. You try to make adjustments as a coaching staff and really impress on your players. The importance of that first series of the third quarter, and that's just a terrible mistake by the quarterback and a huge turnover for the defense.
And that run produces a decent game. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. Got an opening here. And they bring him down. It's like inches short of the marker.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Huge moment for this offense because, let's face it, points, even yards, have been hard to come by in this game. To punch it in at this moment, huge in the postseason game.
It has certainly been a defensive battle. There's no doubt about it. But as an offense, there's an unlocking moment. You can have a little success and you think to yourself, I got it. I know the structure. I know how to attack this defense. We'll see if they start having more success here moving forward.
And here comes the Eagles offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the wideout goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
It's a short completion to the tight end. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Try and muscle for the first down. Looks like Boston College will have the first down.
Easy work for this offensive line on third and short. That's an easy conversion because of what happened on first and second down. Staying on schedule is paramount for this offense and something that the defense is going to have to combat.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. That completion sets up a second down play. Ball handed off. He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. Now whistles here. Looks like they've got a player down on the field. This Boston College offense is quickly moving down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He dumps it off to the tight end. Here's a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's just flat dropped on third down. What a big mistake. Now this offense facing a fourth down call. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Catch made by the tight end. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
This is one of my favorite concepts in football. Just a simple tight end drag route. The key is, as a quarterback, you've got to be on time. If you're on time, you allow that tight end to run after the catch.
They bring him down after a short gain there. 4-yard gain makes it second down and 6 now. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to chuck it again. The pocket breaking down. Over the middle, it's Smith. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
On the run, it's Jackson. We got a stoppage in play here. Looks like an injured Eagle is down on the field. Sophomore defensive back. Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He made good on his first try. This one is from 36 yards away. And that one's straight down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And looking to throw now on first down. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made after a big gain. Ohio State is on top here, Joel. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out. It is a crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Start the 4th quarter of this playoff game. They'll go to the air. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. We got a stoppage in play here. Looks like an injured Eagle is down on the field. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to pass. It's Warner. Short pass finds the tight end. So 3rd and inches now after the pass play. We'll see if they can convert this 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Chris, I would go for this.
Great, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. No, he didn't make it. He did not get there. What a huge play by this defense late in this tight game. And it's a bunch formation. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
I love that this offense and this play caller is not sitting back on this lead. They're being aggressive, and this is a great way to start this drive. I've always felt, Chris, that first down of the drive sets you up for success, so watch out on this series. This offense seems to be in rhythm.
First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Catch made in space. Look out. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, it's such a simple route, and yet it's a huge play for this offense. The real key here is the timing and the ball placement. If you can do that as a quarterback, you create the yards after the catch for the wide receiver, and he's able to take it the distance for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, on the Eagles sideline, I can see developing situations situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Looking downfield, it's Warner. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45. One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wideout. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Back to throw again. Here comes the pressure. Makes the catch downfield. They finally make the stop with the offense threatening now. First down to the 27. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. He's been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to the left. He's got it near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. And the Eagles hustle to the line to run the hurry up. First and goal, handoff. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Boston College. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half to come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
Time to check in now with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Guys, here on the Buckeyes sideline, this team is ready to take the field and continue this upset bid. They knew coming into this game that they had to make some noise against the #1 team in the country, and they have so far. They said they have got to finish out this game strong. The coaches are saying keep the energy up. We'll see if they're able to complete the upset here today. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Grinding away on the ground. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Buckeyes offense is on the move now. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Ending off on the draw play. And they'll stop him short with the line to gain. Timeout call by the Eagles, their first. Chance to strategize for this second down play. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And there it is, the first down to essentially ice this playoff game, and they'll move on to the semifinals. The Buckeyes will have first and 10 here. Here's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. That's going to wrap it up. The loser begins a long off season, and the winner stays alive for the national championship. For For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation